All right, Nick, let's talk about the New England Patriots. When you talk about a team specifically in the Bill Belichick era that is known for making some moves kind of under the radar that pan out really good for the team in the long run, that is the team you think of as the Bill Belichick-led Patriots. And this free agency already off to an early start. There's a couple moves that look really, really smart thus far. Still a lot of free agency left to go. So there's some more moves to be had. But I think there's some moves today that the Patriots fans are really going to like.
Yeah, Miles, I agree with you 100%. But before we get into that, Patriots fans, we want to hear from you, as always, in the comment section below. It's already been an eventful offseason for the Patriots. They fired some coaches. They brought in some coaches, had some guys retire, had some guys decide not to retire. And, of course, the free agency moves that Miles is going to address in a second. But let us know in the comment section below what move so far the Patriots have did that you think is the best move. Do you think they'll have the biggest impact for them long-term? And let us know in the comment section below. But, all right, Miles, give us the latest. What's going on in New England?
Yeah, Nick. So there is also a hiring and firing of players of sorts. Someone's leaving, someone's staying. And I think we're going to start with the leaving first. The Patriots decide to go in a different direction at the tight end position. Tight end Jonnu Smith moves on to the Atlanta Falcons. In return, the Patriots get a 7th round draft pick, number 245 overall. We'll see what that turns into. Could be another Jonnu Smith. Could be anything. You never know. At 7th round draft pick, nothing to look forward to, but they got something from him. Most importantly, though, Nick, they move off of his contract hit. It was set to take up $17.2 million in cap space, but I believe he's going to rework that deal with the Falcons. And then the other move they made, Nick, that I think is very, very smart is re-signing Jonathan Jones to a pretty nice deal worth $20 million, $13 million guaranteed, pretty nice signing bonus, $7.5 million. So I think it was a pretty solid contract for him, 2-year deal, nothing too pricey, but the Patriots seem to be making some really good moves, key moves here, and I really like what they've done so far. What do you think about the re-signing of Jonathan Jones and the moving on of Jonnu Smith?
So I'm going to start with Smith real quick. So obviously they opened up a little bit of cap space and they picked us up a 7th round pick. And why that really matters, it's a small move that doesn't seem like a big deal other than getting rid of a guy who was a disappointment. But if you think about it from a production standpoint, the Patriots freed up $5 million in cap space, right? Jonnu Smith last season only caught 27 passes for 245 yards. They can probably find a cheap veteran guy in free agency for $2-3 million to fill that kind of production. So again, you can replace Jonnu Smith very easily in terms of production. And on top of it, you get a 7th round pick. Bill Belichick is really, really good at finding these late round gems, especially at the secondary. He's done it for years, whether it's undrafted guys or late guys. So he just finds a way to use these late picks to at very least get a quality special teams guy, which he values so much. So from that perspective, I think it's a really smart move from the Patriots to move off of Jonnu Smith. But now the Jones deal, that is where it really matters. And I think this was a great move by the New England Patriots because the Patriots understand more than anybody else, it seems, in the NFL, that the way it is to be successful on defense, you cannot have just one lockdown corner and then a bunch of average guys. The NFL is too wide open. There's too many 3-4 wide receiver looks. So you got 3 receivers and an athletic tight end. You need an army, a fleet of defensive backs and specifically corners all over the place. You'd rather have 3 or 4 really good, solid guys than one superstar and a couple average guys. You got the Miami Dolphins. They went all big on Jalen Ramsey. I think that's a risky move because Jalen Ramsey's only one corner. When you've got teams playing 3 wide receivers, you've got 2 or 3 other receiving options for a quarterback. Then you have to look at Jalen Ramsey, kind of eliminates him from the game. But the Patriots here get a quality veteran guy who knows the system. The Belichick's like, both Steven and Bill like him. He's a good player, good team guy, and they get him for cheap, Mize. He's a really nice player, but they got him on a 2-year deal for $19 million total contract value. They can move off of next year and save some cap if they really want to. I don't think they will. So again, they're paying him only about $9.5 million per year. And if you look at where that sits in the cornerback ranking, Mize, right now, according to overthecap.com, that's about 22nd in the NFL in terms of salary cap hit at the cornerback position. That is so small compared to what other teams are doing. Other teams are breaking out the bank to pay big money at corner. The Patriots are doing the smart thing. They're trying to allocate capital across their entire secondary to build a solid group. And it worked last year, it worked the year before, and it looks like it's continuing to work. This is a really smart move by Belichick and company, and this is why they seem to always be on the forefront of playing good defensive football.